bracelets. I have plenty if you keep the top ones once you just put on one bead. Thank you, I remember now. When you just put on one bead and that's all you need from the eye pin, you get enough for making the head pin. I mean, you get enough left to make an eye on both sides for the same. So those I keep because you know, it's hair. It's hair, so it's either going to the trash or I can use it. So it's not for any, you know, better reason than that, I'm sorry to say. So I'm using just further in on my pliers. Now I have done this a lot, and I also know that this doesn't really matter to me, at least, how big a deal, if this is a millimeter bigger or smaller than the others, doesn't matter to me. That's what you do when your dog is in the house or in the room, and if you really care about your eyes. So I just put it where I think it's proper, but you can always mark your plier. People say you can mark it with you know, what's it called, Sharpie. You can also use a little dab of nail polish. That I think that, you know, is more visible, but whatever works for you and whatever is nearest to your station. So you get the same one all the time, especially if it's gonna show, you know. But that's also just totally up to you. So what am I missing here now? Okay, because my plan now was to get those one more down, or because if I'm going to put one more on that won't help. That wasn't very smart, was it? I have to redo the whole thing. But do I want it to be, do I have the chest for this? Yes, of course I do. I'm Norwegian. I'm not gonna I'm not going there again. Oh gosh. I am on a lot of Zoom meetings and stuff, and I don't, so I actually speak quite good English, or speak English quite well, but not beat English. But anyways, sometimes I just say, sorry, I'm Norwegian, and it sounds like that's an excuse, right? You know, why would that make any difference? You know, in which way, are Norwegians stupid or something? No, I don't think so. So I don't know if you know, that's just why I was laughing anyway. So I have started to say to not blame every Norwegian for my mistakes. I start to say that it's my second language, you know, or it's not my first. I don't know which is right. If there's perfectionists out there, who knows? I'm sure we'll put it in the comment below. And be sure to prescribe, because I will make a lot of mistakes going on. You know, I don't care why you're here. just enjoy yourself. So this is the middle, and this is longer than the middle. But like I said, I can do this until the cows come home. That has nothing to do with Norway. That's just an expression, but it is a Norwegian expression, and I didn't come up with it. But yeah, whatever. So now I'm gonna I am all over the place with this. We are having one without, but this is a different one. Because I have one of those English cuts here. And this is quite boring, isn't it? And this is boring too. I should have something here. Okay. Okay. So let's make another one. Oh, look what I got. Eller som vi, or as we say in Norway, jeg har juksa litt. I have cheated a bit, so I have something on the side here. You know, like when you make a dough and it's it already has raised and stuff on TV. Jeg har visst juksa litt. Ska vi se. So I'm going to basically just be nice, and yeah, I'm on the right track here, because this is mirroring that one. Yes, it is, but the point is that this one was supposed to be there. Christ, the Lord our Savior, I will have to do it again. This is frustration that's just not frustrating. She said right before she threw it in the wall. Again. No, I really mean it. When beading is frustrating, I just realized that I need a nap. So this squirrel here, let's see. How was that gonna be a loop again? Back on the loop again. See, we can make it. Imagine it and it will be so. So that would be make more sense to me too, I think. So let's see. Now we have the middle. This was so much faster, you know, not on video. So, but this is more fun. So, and have you seen my moonstone ring? This is a true moonstone. A big difference from what I've seen coming from. Yeah, but you know, as long as it looks good and makes us happy, I mean, I think this is quite innocent fun. So now we were going to have, now we are mirroring, so it shouldn't be that hard, really. Okay. And yet it is, isn't it? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now I'm just gonna start over. This is just ridiculous to sit and guess. So I will use them somewhere else or not. It's just eye pins. Give me some. Give me some. So we'll start with this. Comes a time when it's okay. This is where I would, you know, as an artist, or if I were painting, like going away from the canvas, just to get back to it and see it in a different way. Okay. Because I still started with some. I am starting with a heart. I will have a heart. And then an avlang, preciosa without the silver bead first, because that's very nice. And then I will have a silver bead, and then I will have an agate. And then I will for sure have one of these. Well, you know, these are for sure for maybe 5 millimeter, because this is 8, and yeah, I'm sure there are 4, but they're really a 4. It's not like almost or something. So so you know the size, because they show up quite here, but because of the big chain, I chose to use the big big round ones, and also because of the squares and the other shapes. So okay, that's another. And then we will put on an English cut, glass bead, and then we have our mirrored our link there. Okay. I don't know if you see what I do. I just tweak it until you all will have you will all have your own way of doing this after a while. So you start with what works for you and is less painful. Because the first charm bracelet I made, I thought, oh my god, how can people make money on this? I mean, all my fingers are ruined, you know, like hurt, and I've spent all night and then some. But that changes for sure with time. So if you think right angle weave is complicated, you know, I think it's more hurtful to learn to do the wire wrapping and stuff, especially when you wire wrap it on. I will get back to my doings here. So I will need one of those. So we are actually now I have switched out the middle, but that doesn't matter. So I'm making it from, oh, it has no ball. It has no balls. Well, if it hasn't there, and I can tell there's no room for it on the pin, so I guess that's I don't know if, yeah, I think I like that. Otherwise we have to change the whole shebang. Och så var det den. Oh, I am forgetting to hum in English. And then one more stone, please, without one. Thank you. And then we will have this one doesn't have one on top either. Not on top and not on bottom. Okay, that's how we made it work. And now I'm making a big loop for the top, like that. And I thought I had so much to play with, but I didn't have a loop on the bottom, so therefore I just go up and I put it in a more sensible size. So I give myself some more on this side. I think I'll have even more. Just straighten it up before the bead, and then I'll go back on the other side. If it worked on the other, this head pin is no longer or shorter. But this will just connect to the link, so I guess I'm pushing it a bit. There's no power in the, you know, in the at the tip of those, so just so you know. I hope you are enjoying it just a little bit, or getting a little bit inspired, or laughing out loud at my creations, or my Norwegian. I don't know. I just hope you are well and enjoying yourselves. I mean, it's the day before. Well, here in Norway we have our, see, we need the jump rings because they're becoming too. But I have more than enough to do with getting the design together. Here in Norway, we have our Christmas dinner at the 24th, at 5 o'clock on the 24th. And this is the night of 23rd. So I have the Christmas gift ready. I have beautiful lights on. I can see the moon, and I put on tons of lights on my veranda, and burning the candles, and a very not demanding, cute little dog sleeping. So okay, I think I will need I'm going to put on at least 3 more on each side. So so maybe something like like that both ways. And just to give you yeah, we can use this is a 7-inch bracelet, so you know that's not too much embellishment. And I can tell on the camera, small screen, it's easier to tell that, you know, this is off, and you know, need something there and there. So I will finish it up, and maybe that will be the thumbnail, or maybe this will be. I hope I can get a thumbnail this time, but at least this is the way you can make both. If you're gonna make it to be a bracelet, you can just stop here and do these things, and you need to have a hard wire like you've seen me use, not those if it's the pins, the head pins with little, you know, look like a little button or something, a little ball here, and they're very, very malleable. Then you have to wire wrap them, and that's just because they're not gonna stay on. You can put them on with after you wire wrap them with the malleable, or if you have the stiff one like I do. If it's a, you know, I don't have a trouble with it, you know. I haven't had trouble with it. I'm using my jewelry really, you know. So I think that would be okay in my opinion. But if you want to be sure, you wire wrap. But to wire wrap these, that's my first night, you know. That's a very good training. And then before you wire wrap it, you put it in here, right? But you can also put it on with these split rings. But if you're going to put on a bracelet with split rings, no matter what you're putting on, make sure it's the smallest one that you can have that will work and still have movement. But because the smaller one will of course have it will of course not tangle. That I'm not worried about tangling with things, but you know, because of the diameter, it will have a harder time to, you know, be dragged up. Does that make sense? So if it's not very, very strong, go smaller. That's my advice. And you can see on this one here, I just have loops. I just made plain loops and hang them straight on. And since this is as full as it is, and I mean it gonna take I think the clasp will go and the chain will go before one of those will go off. But I will keep you updated if anything else changes. And on this ones, I've just used check 8/0s or 9/0s. I mean, check has a little more of those O's. But these are this gold here. That's a very good and easy way to have something instead of daisy spacers. They're very pretty, very easily access in this house at least, and yeah, and they work well. So, and always remember to have a little bit free space on this side where you have your toggle, at least this pin on the toggle clasp, because it's gonna have to go through the hole. But you know, on these it's easy to put them on with a regular, you know, clasp too. So, but I just like it like that. So okay, then wish me luck with the rest. Okay, thank you for watching. Merry Christmas to you.